Hi, Pios. So, New Wave Outlaws, this is part 2. Several weeks ago I did a part 1, strictly alternative outlaw comic books. New Wave Outlaws, part 2. Alright guys, let's get things started with Silver Wolf Comics from 1987. This is Nightmaster, created by Christopher Silver. Gorgeous cover by Tim Vigil. Vigil is an outlaw legend. Probably I don't know. I was watching Cartoonist Kayfabe, and they were talking about the Mount Rushmore of outlaw comics, and I put Tim Vigil down in the comments below. This is great. And there's something here I want to show you guys. One thing that Tim Vigil is probably the best at is this, his violence. Look at that. Trademark sword slash, gory and guts. I need to find more issues of Night Master. Looks pretty awesome. 1987. Looks like he's a ninja. I didn't read this. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Man, this is so cool. Both from Silver Wolf Games. I love looking at the back of the ad slick for ideas for more stuff to buy and hunt down. This was a great find. Shadow Lord #1 from 1986. Jet City Comics from Auburn, Washington. Covered by Brian Thompson. And there's also, I think it's a double comic book. There you go. Look at that gorgeous cover there. Triune, the Triple Man. Doomsday Rising. Let's look at this side first. This is great. I mentioned before on La Raza's Sleeper Readers and Comic Cracks hangout. You guys should check it out every Sundays. Probably like 3:30 my time, Eastern. I'm not really into fantasy. This one seems to be, well, by the cover, it looks pretty. This is great. Fantasy. Let's look at the back here. And I did some research on Brian Thompson and Gary Edwards, the creators. I think this is the only issue that they published. I don't know if they're still doing comic books. I don't know if that name rings a bell. This is the back story, well, the flip comic, the other side. This is really cool. I actually prefer this one over the first one I flipped over. Well, that's really great. So check it out. Just for the cover alone, it's worth the pickup, eh guys? Buffalo Wings Archives, a vintage Antarctic Press comic from 1993. I hope I say this right. I always screw up this word. Anthropomorphic. Oh gosh, I can't. What a tongue twister. So this is #1 of volume 2. There's 2 volumes. So this used to be, this started off as a fanzine called Yarf. The fanzine is Yarf. Very cartoonish, your typical anthropomorphic cartoon. Critters. Furries. Not sure if this is an adult for mature readers. It looks like it's going that way. Still great. Let's look at the back here. What the heck are buffalo wings? Good question. From time to time, someone... Okay, I'll read it later. I'm going to start off the back with this one. This is great. Elvis Lives. Printed in Canada. This is CanCon. Canadian comic book from Anthem Comics. That's the publisher. Bruiser. Death and taxes. 2 things that are certain in life. Come get some. Bruiser's gonna knock you out. Ooh, great stuff. Look at this. Okay, I like this. It's Canadian. 1994. Oh, wait a minute. I remember reading this. I made some notes. This is awesome. I'm going to look for more of these for sure. Anyway, so it's Bruiser. A guy named Jeff who has been infected by this strong compound added in toothpaste. So he brushes his teeth and he becomes this badass bruiser guy. Oh man, just check this out. This is so cool. Oh, great. Double page splash. I hope it's showing pretty good. Do you know what this reminds me of? Shaky Kane. Maybe if Comic Crack is watching this, what do you think? Shaky Kane? Some resemblance? It's a great silhouette on the face there. This ad slick paper is very glossy. Don't know how it's showing up through your end, guys. So the back, I read this back here. Hey there, this is the big two in these notes. Or is it on this page? I'm going to look into more. Hopefully there's more bruisers. Because I'm liking this. I did skim through it. It was really fun. Cool. That's a keeper. Robot Comics number 0 from 1987. Renegade Press. By Bob Burden. Look at that. It's a Bob Burden production. The creator of Flaming Carrot. Very nice. Another Canadian. No, it's not Canadian. I always thought that Flaming Carrot was Canadian. He's not, right, guys? Oh, this is great. I have a lot of Flaming Carrot comics. Evil Streak. You guys remember him as Boba Fett. Huge fan of Flaming Carrot. Very nice. I wish I read this issue. Let's see what else we got here. I like skimming to the back. I don't know why. Ooh. There he goes. He's advertising the carrot right there. Flaming Carrot. And we got some Robert Crumb in the back. From the beginning, the Complete Crumb Comics. Volume 1, The Early Years of Bitter Struggle. Good stuff, man. It's a pretty interesting cover. So I tweeted the cover and some materials to my friends. This is Petite Mal from Caliber Press. I think it's a 90s comic book. I forgot the name of the artist. Chuck Regan? Or is it Chad Regan? But a lot of the interiors are very... a lot of panels have silhouettes. But there's some great art in several pages here. Silhouette. No dialogue. Interesting. Love the shading on this. I'm gonna get to one of my favorite pictures on here. It's the hands. I don't know what it is, but they're. I just love that. I don't know why. Very, very nice. So yeah, no information on this guy. I think this is the only comic book he did. But that's his signature there, and I think it's Chad T. Regan or something weird like that, guys. Petite Mal, French for small bad, little bad. Changes the style here too. It's a single. It's one artist doing all the work. Uses different styles. Really cool in the back cover there. But that cover is nice. Petite Mal. This is a really cool find. Teuton number 1 by BigSexyComics.com. Fred Kennedy and Adam Gorham. Fred Kennedy is a local DJ here in Toronto. Used to be on The Edge, 102.1 The Edge. I think now he's on Q107. But he's a writer, and Adam Gorham, you guys know him from a lot of work actually. He did the Jughead Werewolf book, a lot of covers on that. He did the cover. He did some Ninja Turtles as well. He's a great, great artist. I think he's from Mississauga, Ontario. But this is like super early, man. Very nice. Fearless Fred has written a few comics. Oh, this is gorgeous stuff. Look at this. Love the inking on this book. Yeah, he's not afraid to fill in the panels, which is a bonus. He gets bonus marks from me. Just uses every space, up every space. Doesn't waste anything. Looks like something fantasy or in Middle Ages. Don't know if it has to do anything with Crusades. Kablam digital printing. Coming soon. 2-tone issue 2. See if I recognize any of these names. No. That's really good. Actually, I prefer the interiors over the cover, and it's Adam's signature. I recognize it. He has a very distinctive signature from a lot of books that I picked up recently. We've got some Bug, issue number 1. If this looks familiar, it's because it's from Tony Basilcato, the creator of Geriatric Gangrene Jiu-Jitsu Gerbils, a knockoff of TMNT. So this is, I actually remember reading this one. This one's about a cold germ bug who befriends a boy named Dweezil. So it predates COVID-19. First appearance of coronavirus. It's really cool, actually. Easy read, easy to look at. If you're into the cartoon strip. It looks like a PSA from school. Remember those shots we used to get? Like the measles and the polio, whatever, the tetanus shots. There was like this comic chart on the wall we'd have to stare at before we got the needle. Because if you looked at that comic, the shot didn't hurt. There we go. There's some critter surprise page. Draw your own germ. That's cool, man. Dr. Boogie, issue 1 by Media Arts Publishing. This is from 1987, issue 1. Covered by Mike Humphreys. He also does the interiors. Oh, Nicola Cuddy, guys. Did a video several weeks ago, an underground comic book. Had Nicola Cuddy work. Peter Goulard, plotter. And Dr. Dave, the creator. Dave Newell is his name. Very psychedelic. Has a nice underground look to it. I think so. The colors in the cover. The colors and the interiors. Dr. Boogie, is he like a DJ in space or something like that? It's not too shabby. Now appearing overnight sensation Rat Boy and the Fat Guys. I don't think he likes rap. That's a cool picture there. Artist page. Got Carrie Spiegel. That's some pretty cool names in here. Oh, there's Nicola Cuddy. Nicola Cuddy. Nice. All right, Legion of Superheroes by Blackthorn Publishing. Blackthorn is becoming a favorite of mine lately. Green Kryptonites right there. So a parody, obviously a parody comic book. Seems to be like the main blueprint for an alternative comic book, a main trend, sorry. So the storyline is inspired by the death of Supergirl in Crisis. all superheroes are dead, and the ones that have remained are the stupid ones, the ones that no one cares for. This is very Mad Comic Books. Who created this? Because I recognize this guy right here. Taylor Overlay. Wow. Taylor Overbay, Julian Kearns, and Mike Helms. This is great. Oh, look at that. It's full of parodies. I like some parody comics. It's just like it's like reading a Mad or a Cracked magazine. The art is incredibly similar. Who's Jazzercise? Oh my gosh. Ah, yes. I took a picture of this last year, and I had it on my Twitter as my not my profile picture, but that picture in the background. That whatever. Marbles Publishing, Make My Marbles. It's obviously Castle Grayskull. It's really nice. Fun comic book. There's Jazzercise. And what do we got back here? What are they advertising? More comics from Blackthorn. The Preteen Dirty Jean Kung Fu Kangaroos. I have that. And Shuriken. Shuriken! Oh, you can! And Dick Tracy Monthly. Cool. Invaders from Mars. Tobias cover there. It's the adaptation for the movie. 1987. That's really good. So we have Steve Jones script, Sandy Carruthers artwork, John Tobias and John Robinson cover illustration, Steve Madison and Monica Livingston cover coloring, Dave Olbrich publisher, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so I already mentioned it's an adaptation from the 50s and 80s movie. There's two of them actually. And Bruce Timm does number 2. And I'm going to show you in a minute. There you go. Oh, some Planet of the Apes there. So Bruce Timm, I'm not going to show the interiors. I actually prefer this cover by Neil Vokes. Bruce Timm does the colors. A little bit of Dave Stevens. What do you think, guys? Yeah? No? Some more local work here. Oatmeal number 2 by Blind Bat Press, Hamilton, Ontario. Henrik Roar, Lars Hornman. I think they're still working. You can tell it's Hamilton. That's Hamilton's a city. Actually, you're talking about Mike again. 87 Boba Fett. He's from Hamilton. Looks like, let's call it the Hammer, Steel City, heavy industrial. I don't like the interior too much. I don't like this style too much. It's like a comic strip, like the Sunday Fundays. Blind Bat Chat. Ha! I'm stealing that. Oatmeal too. Hey man, just go die already. Go Die by Mark Paisley. By Threshold Press, 1993. Holy shit. The forewords by Bob and Dave. Go. We got more Sunday comic strips here. I'm not sure if these are like anthologies or collected from a strip. Yeah, this is too... I'm not really feeling this too much. Not my style. I'm sure someone will enjoy this. Oh gosh, no. I ain't doing this. It's like a periodic table. I can do comics like this. Easy. Bob and Dave, go die. Yeah, okay, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Vox. Guest cover artist John Byrne, Apple Comics. This is the first issue by Angela Harris and Aaron McClellan. Ooh, I like that. This is a 6-issue series. I think I have a few. Ooh, very nice. Ooh. Now this is what I like. Interesting. A lot of there's a theme with these comics. A lot to do with space. Space and fantasy. This looks like a parody right here. It's like a Fantastic Four looking group. Here's a close up. What do you guys think? Vox is Fantastic Four. Not too bad. It's got some talent, that's for sure. Advertising Eagle. Just in issue 1. Need to find a little bit more issues from the comic books that I showed. I prefer reading it that way. So I got a few of these. This is Colt. KZ Comics, 1986 from Ohio. The Armadillo that won the West. Dan Berger art. He's the main artist on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures from 1989. And he's also the manager at Mirage Studios. Mirage Publishing. So yeah, if you guys like those Turtles comics, the adventures, this is the man. He's really talented, man. You can see why Kevin Eastman gave him a job. So Armadillo, I don't know, this Armadillo is like a knockoff of Cerebus, the aardvark. And I don't know how long this series went, but I have issue 2 right here. I'll do this for you. And issue 3. Okay guys, that's part 2 of Alternative Comics. I have 3 more long boxes to go. And I can get rid of them quicker, like burn out these videos quicker by just showing the covers, but I kind of like showing the interiors with the alternative because I love black and white. Monochromatic for life. Bye guys.